What's going on, my good people? Welcome back to Play to Win with More Than a Coach Mike Holmes, here where I focus on scholarship over emotionalism when dealing with each aspect of life. And today I'm back with a different topic, and it'll be covering what is called a natal chart / the birth chart. So the birth chart, aka natal chart, analyzes the position of the stars and planets at the time that you were born. And each birth chart, natal chart, is unique within itself. And how it is, like you say, if you go the natal chart, and then we had the mind plane, the soul plane, and the physical plane. And if you see in the chart, at the bottom, you start on the left side of the chart. Start from the bottom. It goes 1, 2, 3 at the top. Then you come back down to 4, and then you go 5 in the middle. Then 6 at the top of the middle row, and then you go 7, and then you go 8, and then you go 9 at the top of the right hand side of the chart. That's how you do the numbers. And so you can take your birth date, and then you put the numbers of your birthday, you put them in this chart, and then you can see where your numbers are, and then you can see like what plane that you operate the most efficiently on. It's just information to know about yourself. Like I said, it's about learning and mastering oneself. So this is another aspect of yourself, like that could be an operation and you're not even knowing. You may be doing something, you're operating in something and you're not really knowing why that you're operating in. And this right here opens up your mind to see why you may be doing that. You know what I'm saying? And there's some other things with numbers that I'm going to talk about as well. But this is the main thing that I wanted to talk about at this point in time. You said the numbers, the three aspects of ourselves: the basic self, the conscious self, and the highest true self. And then also dealing with the birth chart, natal chart, dealing with the mind plane, the soul plane, and the physical plane. And first plane is the mind plane. And the mind plane represents the head and is symbolic and is found on top of the birth chart, natal chart. It embraces memory, thinking, analyzing, rationalizing, imagining, creating, responsibility, ambition, and idealism. And in the middle of the chart is the soul plane, which represents the heart, and it is symbolic, found in the center of the natal chart, from where it governs sensitivity. It also embraces intuition, joy, freedom, positive emotions, artistic expression, spiritual independence, and wisdom. And finally, and lastly, at the bottom is the physical plane, and this represents activity and is symbolically found at the base of the birth chart, the natal chart. It embraces verbal expression, inspiration, body language, organization, patience, and materialism. With that being said, that's my video for today. Like always, like my videos, share my videos, leave a comment. Peace, and play to win.